Yo, what is up YouTube? It's your boy Charles here, back again with a brand new video, and this is the homie Donovan. What deck have you started playing, man?
Today I played Horus Stun at our Rarity Collection 2 premiere event, and I went undefeated in Swiss, and then ended up losing in top 4, but deck felt pretty good.
Hey man, let's get straight to the point, brother.
Okay, we'll start off with the monsters.
Yeah.
Playing the pretty regular ratios of 3 Imseti, and then 1 of each other, 1 of name. I'm not playing the Black Flame Deity. I really didn't think that card really performed very well in all my testing. It's usually bricky, and even when you did use its effect, it felt super win more, so I didn't really feel the need to play it.
Okay.
3 Fenrir. That's a great going first and second option, and in this deck you need a lot of card generation because you're discarding a lot. So Fenrir felt pretty good. Won me a couple games against Tenpai, just being able to get rid of their Chandras. So
that's great.
Stay with that. These ratios are not going to look good just because I don't own some of the cards, but 1 Vanity's Fiend, 1 Vanity's Ruler, and 3 Majesty's Fiend. I would definitely play just a second Ruler. Sometimes this guy can, the Vanity's Fiend can stop you from actually getting pressure on board if you just end up with him. Majesty's Fiend's pretty crazy. Obviously, Vanity's Ruler lets you you continue special summon, so as long as you get to your next turn after you get a Ruler down, you pretty much always win.
So you use that to like, so whenever you try to summon Fenrir, you just use it to tribute it off or something?
Sometimes the Fenrir gets tributed for it, but that's if my hand's just abysmally bad. Typically these are either getting summoned off a field spell we'll talk about in a second, or I'm just tributing Horus names for it, because Fenrir is a good card to have face up on the field.
Gotcha.
I'll just go into the spells now. All the 1-ofs, terraforming, it's pretty obvious. Call by. This card, you really need this card against Tenpai because they're gonna be shiftering you games 2 and 3.
Yeah,
there's a lot of graveyard stuff that's good right now too. Set rotation, Mausoleum, Secret Village. Secret Village is really good. It wins games on its own just with an Imseti. Mausoleum, I've been playing it a lot since I pretty much started playing the deck. Sometimes it feels good to just not have to tribute the Horus monsters for the fiends, but sometimes my opponents do use it to good effect on their own turn sometimes. I guess I'll just show the other, and then obviously we're playing 3 walls.
Yeah, another King Sark.
Yeah, and set rotation is also kind of an interruption on its own. You can always set it and hit your opponent's field spell when they try using it. I do want to try the Kashtira field spell over the Mausoleum just for a 4th Fenrir, basically.
Not bad.
Oh, and then I got 2 talents. This card is insanely good. Being able to draw 2 after they ash your Imseti or something usually lets you find your King Sark most of the time, or more floodgates. Yeah, there's not much to say about talents. 3 King Sark, pretty obvious. You should never be playing less than 3 of this because it's really going to come up in the grind if you're not playing 3.
Yep. Good card.
Droplet, this card is insanely good once again. It's good at breaking boards. It's good when I set it with a fiend, so if they try and battle over it, you can damage step. It's good on the Tenpais in battle phase. It's really good.
Yeah, board break has been going crazy.
Pot of Desires, you should definitely play this over trade-in. Those builds you're playing a ton of level 8s with the trade-ins, they're super bricky, because you're usually going to just see the level 8s without a trade-in, or the trade-in is going to be a very suboptimal discard. This is just draw 2 cards, regardless.
Lots of banish too.
Yeah.
10 cards is kind of
I wanted to so we're on the traps now. I wanted to play a hand trap. I felt Imperm was just the best one to play standalone. Doesn't play into talents or thrust. Good going first or second. Not much else to say about that. And then to the very fun cards, there can be only one and 3 skill drain.
Main decking skill drain.
Yeah, you're definitely playing this in your Horus stun build. It's so good.
Skill drain. Skill drain main deck is crazy.
Yeah, it's really good. We'll go to the side deck. No, we can do the extra. Right. So for the links, SP didn't make this at all, but definitely needs to be there because it will eventually come up. Soldier of Chaos.
How did that turn out?
I didn't summon it at all today. The idea is to summon it against like Runic Stun or a deck that does a lot of targeting.
Like if you have that card in the field, like you're just unstoppable.
Yeah, it's just a little pseudo towers. White woman jump scare.
What the heck? White woman just. I'm done.
Just because if they have a towers that I can out, it's super easy to just summon 4 Horuses, get rid of it.
Yeah, the world does go crazy.
Yeah,
you have IP.
You need that. You could. I am considering changing this to an IP just so I can not necessarily have to go into XC's plays because you can get deburied in this deck and then it's at least something in case they call XC's on you. We have Numeron Dragon and Draglubion. If they have an open board after you broke it, this is always an OTK, and it's very easy to make this guy 17,000 attack after you just summon another XC's. So you can even just beat over a big guy and still have game. Sand Upon the Sky Prison, good against Snake Eye and any other graveyard decks, and he's also, again, kind of a pseudo towers to be sticky. Hope Harb, either a spell negate or it's the guy going under Numeron Dragon. Typhon. Typhon's crazy. Really good. Just slap this down in any bad situations, usually pretty good.
Yeah.
Photon Lord.
Yeah.
Monster negate, so you can play around Nib, stuff like that.
I don't think Nib's all that crazy.
I saw a lot of Nib here at the event, but it never got dropped on me, so that was nice.
Nice.
Overlord or Heliopolis.
I've never seen this.
It's just, it negates your opponent's targeting effects. So if you're just only able to get to 1 floodgate, and it's not like Majesties, like if you have the Vanities, or just there can be only 1, and they try and Imperm or Cosmic, this is just going to negate it and keep that card a lot safer.
Interesting.
Zeus, because it's not playing a lot of XCs. Dingirsu's extremely good in this deck, super versatile, being able to set into card, or and it protects your floodgates from like the lightning storms and harpies that all the Tenpai players are playing. This card was very funny today. Infection Buzz King. I would have drawn against it was like Unchained with a small Ubel engine, but I was able to play through all of his interactions and then make this and pop a guy, burn for half, won me the game in time. Really good.
Freaking clutch card.
Yeah. Giant Trainer.
Oh my
This card
God.
feels necessary, but almost every time you make it, its effect is never gonna resolve because the deck doesn't have a lot of other cards that you're summoning before this that your opponent's gonna want to Imperm or Valor or Ghost Mourner.
Yeah.
So this guy constantly is getting negated. It is another time card though, technically, because if you draw a monster with it, they burn for 8.
Up to 3 times.
Yeah, up to 3. You have 3 chances. And then Hyong, this card, super good. Dark Hole on summon, plus an MST, plus he becomes 35. It's just a great generic XCs that this deck can play.
It's crazy that I can play so many rank 8s.
Yeah.
God dang.
And then just the side deck. Played 2 Bestials, sided them in, didn't see it. I didn't expect a lot of light or dark decks. I played against that Unchained deck. I did side him and I did not see them. I didn't see him against the Snake Eyes guy I played, but it didn't really matter either. 2 Cosmic.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's probably better cards to play. We do have Runic Stun players here, so I don't want to be caught lacking against Runic Stun because that is not fun.
Hey, you're playing Horus.
I mean, Horus, way cooler. Speaking of more fun cards, I just sided the other 2 Secret Villages. Because when you know you're going to go first, Secret Village just goes absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Again, Imseti plus this card and maybe one other interaction is just so good. Yeah, you have the terraforming, set rotation to see it. Like very easy to see game 2 and 3.
2 cards to search it off. It's
yeah.
Stupid.
3 Judgment. It's a stun deck. Gotta play Judgment. It sucks when you use it, pay half your life points, and they just have a second copy of the card. But yeah, you need to protect your back row. I have actually considered playing Sky Prison in this deck, but I don't know, that seems a little...
Sky Prison.
Heavenly Prison, sorry.
Heavenly Prison? Interesting.
Yeah. And then instead of D-Barrier, I played Threatening Roar. Again, I've done a lot of testing against Tenpai because most of my friends are on Tenpai. What the issue I was having in that matchup when I was playing D-Barrier is if I set it and then they go to their turn and they lead Lightning Storm or Harpies, and then I would activate D-Barrier, call Synchro, you just get Linko TK'd. So this card, you can just activate it when they wipe your back row, or it's really good if they do go to battle and you get to stop Chundra from attacking or Fadra from attacking so they can't build any more bodies. So it's one. I didn't play against Tenpai today, even though we had a lot of Tenpai players. Oh wait, no, sorry, I did, and then I did. But I didn't actually need this card. That matchup went pretty well for me, and then the last
How did that game go with Tenpai? Like,
game 1, I won the die roll and had there can be only one.
Yeah.
Game 2, they forced me first, and I ended with Imseti, Fenrir, Secret Village, Skill Drain.
Yeah.
I did have the Threatening Roar set, but it never needed to be activated. And then another card.
Evenly.
It's not very good against Tenpai, of course, but against Snake Eye, it's really good. All the other mid-rangey decks. I did lose to 60 card Plant Pile in in top 4. I never saw this against it, but it would have been nice. But yeah, that's really about it.
Yeah, man. Before we wrap up this video, you want to give any shout-outs?
I'll give out shout-outs to all my boys here. Guillermo, Tone, Jose.
Yes, sir.
Play almost every day, do a lot of testing, hang out with them a lot.
Yeah.
We give a lot of good advice to each other, you know. Tone beat me in top 4, but that's all right. He really wants that Rarity 2 mat, so I had to give it to him. It's all right.
All right.
But that's it.
All right, guys. This is Charles here, and this is the homie Donovan with what is it again?
Horus Stun.
Horus Stun.
Base Stun, not some curves
not
like
Runic
Stun.
Not Fire Burn. What do you call it?
Yeah, no chain. Yeah.
No chain burn.
Just,
Horus Stun.
Yeah.
And yeah, guys. This is the homie Donovan once again, and this is Charles here, and I'll see you guys on the next one. So peace out.
Girl, I can't take it, these temptations keep my heart racing.